Today we're going to have a look at another one of the weekly challenges in mini motorways. This one is set in Munich. Like we've already got a circle there. Start with 150 road tiles, no further are offered. Only one choice of upgrade is offered, so hopefully they're going to be a lot of motorways. All destinations are circles. It doesn't feel like this one's going to last very long, right? So I guess direct straight lines is basically the name of the game here. We're going to be dealing with both circles and with only 150 road tiles. So I think part of this is also factoring in how many cars do you actually need operating at any one place. So for example, can this guy survive forever with only 3 houses? Maybe. If he was this distance, I would probably say definitely. He's close. Actually, I probably don't even want that guy sitting that close there. Now, pause for a second here and think about what we can do. Annoyingly, because he's right on these guys, it's funny because I actually moved this guy up to avoid him taking up this spot in case a red guy showed up there. Because this guy's right on top of him, it means that the only way for these guys to get around him is they have to loop around. It's definitely a more annoying way of deal with this. But what we'll do does mean that all 4 of these... Oh, hang on. Go back the other way then. As you were, fellas. Let's just have this guy connected to him for now. There's only one house, but I mean that was only 2 and it caused these guys to have to operate a much further distance. And not too much further, I suppose. And then I could have all 4 involved. On. Round. Have a look. Have him turn that way. It's 1 less square. That will definitely take a bridge at this point. Now with the 2 of them connected, we're going to disconnect that. Because we do want... we don't want to forget about that. Yes. And as long as this guy's okay with just his 2 and they're pretty close. He should be okay with them for probably longer than we're going to be able to survive just 150 road tiles. But this guy, I think that distance for 4 might be alright. Better than that distance for 3. Doesn't feel that much further. So here we go though. It is a lot more road tiles that it's using though. Every single motorway that we get is going to be a huge victory here. Now that feels like I'm getting rewarded for the, for the layout I've made there. This guy is going to operate as just a single guy for definitely a while here. That can actually be used as road tiles. It takes up, what, 2 squares? So we'll certainly want to take advantage of that. Now, a nice collection of 3. A 4th guy up there would make them probably last a healthy amount of time. Thank you. And this is a map where you sort of look at it and you go like, well, it's putting me in really nice places at the moment. And you think that, the second you think that, it'll put you a purple destination here with all your purple houses here, and then a green destination down here with all your green houses. Suddenly you get 2 that are just totally different colors and in no way helpful. Now, is this guy losing this battle at the moment? Doesn't look like he's getting any better. Looks like he's sort of perpetually holding this on 2. Then that 3rd one comes in. He's going to hit a 4th one? No. He's sort of holding perfectly steady on that. That's a win. There he is, right there, right on cue. In an awful position. Because now how do you... Okay, so let's try and address this. So if we get rid of... The painful thing here is it means that this guy has to have extra he has to sort of make his journey longer at the cost of sort of these guys. So should I have them angle up and then have him join them? Just have them come straight across. Pull these guys in like that. Still not too bad. More just a pain for what it's done to these guys. That's an alright one. Let's pause that while we've got that so no one else can jump in the way of it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do very briefly, is we're going to make that connection to let him even this out, just flatten it to 0. Do as we'll... And those 3 will leave him just off for now. This is the one I don't like. It doesn't... I guess they're just slightly closer. Do that, and we'll at least recover something from having that as a roundabout, I suppose. So this has got this guy looking a lot better. Don't want to keep that there though. So I don't want to think that I don't have any available motorways. I'm sure there's a theme of this level that you get pink over here. Pink housing in this corner and you get your pink everything else over here. Alright, so get these. So if we got we had a roundabout connected here, we could have the red guys run along and they sort of everyone's operating on that same system. But it's probably these 2 red guys here that are actually want to do that job. There's not enough red guys here to make you feel confident that they can take care of 2 circular points. I mean, there's not enough here to make you feel confident either. At least 3 in that point. We might have to just jump that over there. At least we've got a better chance of getting this guy nearby. Just get him in there for now at least. So help out because that's not looking too great. Can't really just sit on thinking about what we're doing too much in this because, especially with circular ones, they will run away from you very quickly. See, this guy here is in trouble again. But I don't really have any way to address him. Yeah, that's only 2 houses on a circular one, so it's not ideal. Even that guy coming in is gonna still make that tricky. Speaking of tricky, taking care of this guy without another motorway. That's a long distance for... Alright, can we get a roundabout in here anywhere? No. So let's get this guy in here. Get rid of that. Turn him up that way. Gotta wait for that to go away to let us connect in there. And they can hit this. Then I don't want them to cut into that, I suppose. I want them to just cut into that. Great if that was a roundabout. Again, like I said, we can't just sit on this guy not being connected. We truly need this to quickly go and help this guy out here. Need these three guys to go down and help out there, but I don't have a bridge. So, let's leave him like that for now. Alright, this is where we want to start seeing these guys show up, but we need this bridge to be gone nice and quick. Because this is going to have to do a quick double duty. They're going to have to bounce in there as fast as they can. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so... Okay, we can just sort of put on there for now. Oh, cool. Well, that has made life a lot easier. This neck of the woods. How do we want to run this? I suppose if we connect all those guys like that. Have this... like that, and then they're just sort of driveways on that road. These two guys, or these three guys, are at least a little bit closer to make that better off. It means that we get to relax in a moment and use these guys to just go cover that. Cool. Job done. So now you need to quickly get off that for me. Thank you. These three guys can now bounce up there. Alright, this is where we're going to have to start joining guys together that we don't necessarily want to join together. Because we're so short on motorways. First thing that we can do though is we can save a whole bunch of road because we don't need any of that. And instead what we can do is have these guys here come down and take care of that. Which hopefully you can see we're 43 before that's recovered and we can see what we make back with it. This guy we're going to have to connect to here for now. I'd actually rather connect him to the extension of this one. But then we'd have to reroute pink and red, and I don't think there's anywhere else they can go. They wouldn't be able to share past this guy. Alright, so what that means is that we want to get these extra white guys connecting in here, because we're going to need a whole bunch more guys operating up this way. See that currently none of these guys are being used, which is good. What if we do this? Put that there. Up this. Run that down that way. Put that in there. Then what we do is we just separate these to a blue line and a white line. So what that will mean that they're not slowing down through this little neighborhood as much anymore. What we could do is even better, is we could shift and wait for that to come back. Ah, come on. I appreciated the bridges for a while there, guys, but now I'm be done with them. Alright. Red here isn't happy, so let's get him connected. Let's get those two connected. Yeah, we need white. Okay, so let's get this in here. Do that. So now white is separated from blue. And hopefully that cleans that up a bit. We have probably plenty of hue up here too. I'm curious to see if you get any more friends. But for now, we're going to have to act like you don't exist. Got to get that pink neighborhood. We're going to have to get a second group of pink guys coming and helping out too. How are we going to get you connected? Not pretty, but will do. Let's get you connected there. These guys are very close to being able to disconnect from all of those guys. Alright, so if we connect this guy through here, we can disconnect back these guys. Connect in there. They're not overly pretty, but should do the job. For a period of time, at least. Okay, we've got a second White House up here. So this would mean that if we're going to run with these guys, we have to have the pink now flick up and go around the white. Ideally, we get a second motorway, and this guy is taken care of. Well, both of them are actually taken care of by a motorway. As you can see, both of them are struggling here. So we're definitely going to flip more guys around. We're out of tiles now. Let's claim back what we can claim back. Alright, we can see white up here is not happy. So what we do want to do is get these white guys going the right way. So, problem is, we're not going to have enough tiles to... Let's not delete everything, shall we? Getting rid of absolutely everything off this is not going to be an ideal short-term solution for this. Yeah, we need some... Oh, well, these guys are connected for no reason at the moment. Let's get those three guys on there. Probably not enough to actually recover that. Now, the additional problem is going to be that there's now no... not enough tiles to get these pink guys connected to anything, and so both of these guys are going to struggle. Let's have a look. Is there anyone in the neighborhood that's currently not doing anything? Doesn't look like it. This guy here is holding on by a thread. I can reclaim those, or is there a car still heading for that? Car still heading for that too. Thank you. Okay. Did I claim that back? No. Alright, so let's claim this back. Let's claim back all of that. And what we're going to do, we're going to put a roundabout in here. I need it to come back first. Cool, another guy up there, that's going to help. Try and work out a point where we can have the maximum amount of guys converge onto a single point. It's just... The problem is I don't want to put this down until I know where I want it. And that's going to be running into a this roundabout. Now, if we assume the roundabout's going to go there, mean that this would have to sort of poke out, go that way. That's So where'd my motorway go? That's because I placed it. Okay. So you can see this is going to be a little bit roadblocked here until they start to move out. This here is going to cause us problems until they get home. We need to do anything with these road guys. We need to do something with him. We need to wait for this pink guy to get back. Cool. Alright, so reconnect these guys, and we're just going to have to just fire and fury those guys straight across. Now this guy here is not coping with his setup. A lot of guys not doing anything down here though, so while we've got the available space, let's just ask them to go try and help out here. Alright, we've got this guy turned white as well. Someone sounds like they're really in a panic, one of these, but I'm not sure who it is. It's this red here, because he's got no one connected? No, he does have someone connected. It's not very... just all in the wars. These two guys here can turn around and help him. I don't know why I haven't seen that any earlier. There we go, pink got us. 1400. Definitely love those ones where you limited tiles and extra circles. That's a nice challenge, that one. I would think top of the table is someone that got lucky with motorways. 4%. Definitely a big drop off there after a while. 107. Not too bad. There we go. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. But until next time, catch you later.